Hey, what's going on, guys? Color D here with another Bleach Mortal Souls video. So today I'm gonna do an overview on Isshin because he is gonna be the next character in the coin event right after White Ichigo. So let's get right into it, guys. So Isshin is a vermilion bird, so he's gonna gain rage whenever he does a basic attack, guys. And then for his heroic warsaw, it says increase the block pierce chance by a certain percentage for all characters. Good. This is gonna be able to help us counter block builds a little bit. And then for his talent, it says in non-arena game modes, the crit chance and crit resistance chance of all characters is going to be increased by a certain percentage. So a higher crit chance means a higher chance of doing some crits, so that's good. For his mastery skill, it says deal damage to an enemy and bleeds the target for 2 rounds. So we got a dot effect right there, and a bleed one. For his rage skill, it says deal damage to a column of enemies, grants a 50% chance of inflicting bleed, lasting 1 round on the targets, and then it says and immediately triggers a column of enemies dots once. So I'm gonna read this again because I've read this a couple times already. It's still a little, I'm thinking about something different. So it says and immediately triggers a column of enemies dots once. So what comes to mind is that it hits a column of enemies, it's gonna apply immediately a dot effect. And I guess since it does have a 50% chance of inflicting bleed, the way I'm seeing is that if you don't proc that bleed, then you're automatically still gonna get a dot effect, which can be either bleed, burn, or poison. And then if you do get that bleed effect from that 50% chance, then you also have a chance of getting burn or poison, which are pretty good dots because those two are going to be based off max health, while bleed is going to be based off your max attack. So, and then it says once a weapon is awakened, reduces enemy's attack damage for every stack of dots. So the more dots that enemy has, the weaker they are going to be. And then let's see if they have a percentage. They don't have a percentage right now, so I'll have to check once that he is unleashed. In once I get him, I'll be able to know. But so he does have an attack debuff, which is good, and then it does seem like he's able to apply more than 1 dot on characters. So I see myself probably teaming him up with Ukiura because he does increase the dot effect of characters. So that's someone right off the bat I can see myself teaming him up with. And Warsaw wise, I do think I would probably put the Warsaw crippling on him, just so, because he does have the chance of applying 2 dots, it's going to give him a little bit more of a chance to proc that Warsaw of crippling, therefore, you know, having that crippling effect on that character and helping out the entire team with more damage. But let's get right into his passive. Whenever an ally aside from Isshin unleashes rage skill, Isshin gains 50 rage. So right now, currently for me, at my Vermilion Soul Hall buff, if I have 4 birds, whenever a character unleashes a rage, they're gonna regen 70 back. End game, this is gonna be up to 150. So end game, that means that Isshin will be able to gain 150 rage from him unleashing his own rage skill, and then 250 from the rest of his team for unleashing a rage skill if you have run a 4 vermilion bird in the future. So possibly just off those 2, you're going to be able to regen about 400 rage just from him and his passive and that vermilion soul hall buff. So it doesn't seem that bad. It does seem like this will be more beneficial when you get to end game, or at least max out that that vermilion bird soul hall buff. Now let's get right into his bonds. So you're gonna need Kisuke, Yoruichi, White Ichigo, Zangetsu, and then you're also gonna need Ryukin. For the tome, it's gonna be the Zanjutsu tome, and then for the emblem, it is gonna be the Seer of the Flame. So he doesn't seem to be too strong, but which I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be like, yeah, he doesn't seem strong at all. But he doesn't seem that weak either. I mean, they're definitely weaker characters with weaker passives. I mean, he does have an attack debuff, which is good. He can gain some rage back whenever the allies do get some, whenever they unleash a rage skill. So that's good, you know, max if everybody has their rage skill, he's gonna be able to regen like 250 rage from that. So he's gonna be able to proc rages more quicker. You know, I can kind of see him being used in the Vermilion Bird Extreme Challenge, just because, you know, there's not that many strong Vermilion birds, and he's gonna be a nice addition to it, whether you think so or not. I plan on putting him on my team for sure. I'm gonna team up with Ukiora, Hiyori, and then probably Kaku, and I'm gonna have to look into the rest of the roster for Vermilion birds, but those are the top 3 for sure. Shinji, Ukiora, Hiyori, and Ikaku. Those are my 4 right now, including Isshin. And then that last one, I'm gonna have to think about it, but I'm most likely gonna be Yachiru. But tell me what you guys think about Isshin. Do you guys think he's good? Do you guys think he's bad? Honestly, he doesn't seem like a strong character, but he doesn't seem like a weak character either, to my opinion. He's kind of like meh, if you guys know what I mean. But I do see him being used in some formations. For me, personally, I do plan to implement him. But if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, have a good one.